All I cared about was using. I lost my job, I lost my family, I lost all self-respect. I thought I lost it all, until I found the recovery place. It's a place of hope.
It's a place of healing.
It's a place to start again.
The Recovery Place is a full-service recovery facility with a single purpose: to free people from the horrors of addiction. We know the devastation a drug or alcohol addiction can mean to you and your family, and we're here to help you. We understand that you, your family, and your addiction are unique and require unique solutions. Here at the Recovery Place, you don't have to fit our program. We'll design a personal program that works best for you. From classic 12-step programs to faith-based treatment to programs designed for those suffering from trauma, we have the tools, we have the experience, and we have the people to provide you with a treatment plan as individual as you are.
The Recovery Place takes a client-centered approach. What I mean by that is we meet the client where they are when they get here. We understand that they're impaired to a great extent. Their thinking, their judgment. So it's very important for us to meet the client where they're at and bring them along through the treatment process. This is not a program about drugs and alcohol. Drugs and alcohol are a symptom of the disease. The disease lies within each individual person. That's why we take a client-centered approach. Everybody's disease is different, but there is commonality in regards to the behaviors manifested from the disease by all of us.
Our residential treatment program is designed to keep you safe and as comfortable as possible while stabilizing your most acute symptoms of withdrawal. Here you'll receive necessary medical and psychiatric care while beginning your new life of sobriety. Located just blocks from the beach in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, our upscale condominium-style accommodations provide you with a quiet, calming environment, with supervision and recovery services available around the clock. This highly successful program is designed to minimize distractions and give you the strong support you need while you break old destructive habits and begin building new life management skills.
Before coming to the Recovery Place, my life was definitely out of control. I was a heroin addict for 10 years, in and out of detoxes, jails. Compared to my other trips to rehab, 10 other ones, I would say that the Recovery Place worked. The residential program was great. There was always staff here 24/7, many knowledgeable techs, counselors who have all pretty much walked the same path and are in recovery themselves. I've been out for a year now, and it's still kind of the same way. This place is like the Recovery Place is like my family. I can drop in unannounced if something comes up, or just to share like good things that are happening in my life today.
While attending our residential treatment program, you'll be following your personal course of treatment that's been tailored just for you. Our ability to address the specific needs of our clients is a key element of our treatment. For example, if a person has both an alcohol or drug problem and an emotional or psychiatric problem, he or she is said to have a dual diagnosis. We know that to effectively help this person, we must treat both problems simultaneously. Our dual diagnosis treatments include a multidisciplinary staff that include mental health counselors, addiction counselors, nurse practitioners, and psychiatrists all working together to provide the most effective treatment.
I experienced a very traumatic life at a very young age. I was born into addiction. Parents were both addicts. I received, or the cards that I were dealt were not your everyday, not your everyday life. I started using at 12 years old with my mother. I started doing cocaine. In the worst of my days, I used from the moment I woke up until the moment I went to bed. Thanks to the dual diagnosis here at the Recovery Place, we were able to get to the root of the problem and figure out the reason I was using was because of childhood trauma. I owe my life to the Recovery Place and to God. I truly believe it. No one will ever be able to convince me of anything else.
For those who prefer a faith-based course of treatment, we offer a very powerful and dynamic program. Faith-centered therapy is combined with standard recovery tools in order to create a unique treatment plan that is specific to each client. Primary therapy groups are held 5 times a week and facilitated by a faith counselor to help clients explore God's inspired word and apply it to their recovery process.
Before I came here, I was morally bankrupt. I had no faith in anything. I was hopeless, basically. I didn't know where to turn. I knew that there was some better form of life out there, but I had no idea how I could get back in touch with it. And that's when I was fortunate enough to come to the Recovery Place. And in that time, I've definitely been shown the path back to a healthy, productive, faith-based life. And I'm just grateful for this opportunity that I've had here. It's really helped me get back in touch with God and a manner of living that will not kill me.
Combining a person's faith with their recovery treatment is one more way we strive to strengthen our clients' commitment to their new life of sobriety. Many times, those suffering from symptoms related to trauma often struggle with addiction as a way to cope with the pain. For these people, the Recovery Place has developed the Trauma Recovery Program that brings together a wide variety of treatment options to address the individual needs of our clients. Our counselors focus on creating a trusting, safe treatment environment that allows our clients to feel respected and understood so that our treatment team can begin to address the underlying causes of their addiction.
I lost a best friend to a murder, and shortly after my aunt had passed away. And I didn't know how to deal with those things, those deaths, and so I pressed it and pretended like everything was okay. But it wasn't, and I started to cut myself and eventually attempted suicide twice. I was checked into the Recovery Place on January 9th, and they were able to help me talk about my struggles and the things that had happened to me at a young age and even as I got older, and find out why I was doing what I was doing and help me to find a new way to release the stress and the pain.
At the Recovery Place, all of our treatment programs are geared towards giving you the ability to gradually decrease your treatment and care while gradually increasing your self-sufficiency, with a goal of empowering you to return home and begin living your new life of sobriety. At the Recovery Place, we know how critical this transition back to daily life is, so we have developed an extensive outpatient program designed to support and encourage you with treatment provided in progressively less intense settings, helping you to step back into the world with confidence.
I had been to other treatment facilities before, 30 days, done, they sent me home. I went home, got basically thrown right back in with the wolves, didn't really have any coping skills, didn't really have the ability to go to meetings. By transitioning to the outpatient program, I was still under the continuum of care with the treatment center where they were still watching out for me and helping me take that next step. I wasn't ready to just jump right back into regular society. The outpatient program gave me the ability to really, baby step me along and guide me a little further and get me, make me stronger really so that I could handle everyday living.
One of the strongest influences that can help someone beginning their new life of sobriety is their family. At the Recovery Place, we know that a drug or alcohol addiction is a disease that affects the entire family, and their understanding and support can greatly enhance a newly sober person's chances for success. To help these families, we've developed our family program designed to educate and empower the families of our clients who may be confused about the treatment process.
We know that the more healthy support that we can provide from the families to our clients, the better possibility for their success. And by incorporating the families into our recovery program, into our treatment program, then the clients and the families are working together in collaboration to build healthy support systems and to be educated and be positive support for each other.
The Recovery Place is unique. It's a place where science and medicine join with faith and determination to empower people just like you to regain mastery over their lives. It's a place where people help people to create miracles every day.
If you are suffering from the disease of alcohol or addiction, please call us at the Recovery Place. Use this as a resource to help you. We can help you. The Recovery Place is a place of hope. It's a place of healing. It's a place where you can start your life again.